Gamers, you already know who it is, it's me. So, we need to talk about this block right here. I hate to say it, I need to say it though. Dirt, hey, it's dirt. You know, what is dirt? What do you think of when you see dirt, you know? You see dirt, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what? I'm gonna go out there on a limb and say it. This block, it's ugly. It's ugly. It's worse than ugly. It's big. It's big ugly. That's what it is. Yep, I went ahead and said it. I did it. I know. I'm sorry, dirt lovers out there. I'm very sorry. Please don't dislike and unsubscribe. Please. You know, it's just true. Dirt is bad, and we've been living in dirt for far too long now. Today's a big day. Today is a really big day. Hey, I call every day a big day. I know. But today is a really big day. Today is a day about base transformation. Before the episode, I somehow moved the demonic dog. It's out there. You saw it. It's out there. So we can do all of the work that we need to do. And today, we're going to do a lot of work. We're going to try and make this place look really good. If you've been enjoying Infinite Survival, though, let me know by dropping a like. Thank you very much. Okay, so, in terms of a base plan, if I'm being honest, I don't really have one. I don't have much of a plan. I have some, like, rough ideas, but a plan, it's not what I have. Now, yes, we do have a lot of diamond blocks. We could build out of these blocks, and we also have a lot of these blocks right here, the swaggiest stairs ever. That's right, we have a lot of those, but at the same time, your guy here is not trying to be too tacky. So Mother Chicken looks good, it's beautiful, and the floating stair block out there, it looks really good too, but I think if we were to use too many of those blocks in the base, being 100% legit, 100% honest, I think it would look bad. So we need to do something a little bit different. No diamond blocks, well maybe we use some diamond blocks, but for the most part, no diamond blocks in here. In terms of a base plan, I'm thinking storage room over there, that should be pretty simple. Then maybe like a base hallway right there, and then over here, this is just sort of a general open area. Maybe we do like a little bit of a bedroom or something like that, but I think we should start today's episode by, I guess, just digging the disgusting bad stuff out and trying to make sure that this circle is actually a circle. So we're working the base around this area right here. We have a dome. I put the dome part of this base in what feels like a million years ago. I always had the plan to leave this area big and open no matter what we did, so I definitely want to do that. I'm thinking we could come in on the corner bits of the dome and run some support pillars there and then strip them so they match the spruce wood that I did up there, and then we'll definitely free the dome up a little bit. We'll get rid of even more of this dirt here, and I think let this show through, or maybe do some upside down staircases. That could look pretty good. I think if we kept everything spruce up there, it'll all match pretty nicely, and yeah, it'll look good, or even better, it'll look beautiful. It'll be cool looking. What is that though? That's a wild wolf. Huh, interesting. So today's episode, like I said, is an episode all about winging it and just trying to work with this interesting build style. I have some ideas, but like I said, I kind of don't really have very many ideas. But thankfully, supplies are something that I have a lot of. Do I have any spruce staircases ready, though? I'd like to, like, not make a bunch of random blocks if I don't have to. No spruce staircases. Okay. The only problem that we're going to have here with doing that whole support thing is this. This cuts this off, like right in the entrance, and we can't really move the door very much, so maybe we're already going to backtrack and change that up. Maybe I should focus on the walls first. You know, this is something that I wouldn't usually do, but what if we took crimson wood and went along the top there, created a bit of a molding? We'll just go from that pillar or that corner over there where it starts over to here, because we'll do something completely different over there. But what if we did that? That's kind of cool. I'm thinking the plan for this base is randomization, randomness, and weirdness, keeping things natural. So maybe we could even incorporate things like stripped spruce logs into the wall, and then like normal spruce blanks as well. Kind of just make everything crazy, weird looking, abstract, messy. I think that's the look. I think that's the move. And then we can come back and go on the outside and kind of change things up and make sure they look good from the outside too. Oh boy, I think we just figured it out. Because look at that. Look at that already. Already, that's it. I think that's the move. I don't know. The thing that bums me out is the dirt. It's gonna go away unless. Hold up, the dirt doesn't have to go away because trapdoors are a thing. Now we're making progress. Now we're making big moves. You see, here's the catch. Like I said in the intro, dirt, it's bad. We don't want to see it from the inside because that's just not the way that I like to live. You know, I'm just not like that. If you're like that, that's cool, but it's not me. But however, on the outside, we definitely want the dirt to stay there, because if we change the hill up and put like a bunch of spruce wood on this hill, then it's not a hill anymore, and it's just a mound of wood, and it'll look bad from the outside. I'm actually like really happy with how this base looks from the outside. I like it. I think it looks good. I gotta go back and fix that now because of the crimson wood, but yeah, I like the outside. It's just the inside. That's where we have the problem. So I'm thinking a wall like that could be pretty cool. We could probably even, well, maybe not. Maybe not. I was thinking we could come in and, well, actually, maybe we could do that. Like, leave little holes in the wall, too, just to add an extra layer of detail. I think that could be cool. Then, over here, I'm thinking lots of dark oak. We could use dark oak wood, or dark oak logs, excuse me, as an accent block. So, over here, we have dark oak logs, and I know the direction is different, but I think that's not a bad thing in this build. So, dark oak logs are in here to sort of kind of break things up a little bit more. Like this window, that'll stay. That's fine. That's good just like that. Maybe around the door. Well, we have lots of dirt around the door on the outside. So maybe I'm wondering if we could like build this out a little bit. So we take that back, right? And then we grab some of the oak wood that I definitely have. There it is. I thought so. And maybe we like raise this up, right? Like we could walk in here on a raised platform. So then we could have, maybe this is just completely different or something, right? Like we walk in on a raised platform and then we step down into the circle area, right? Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like when I'm commentating, I'm like looking for an answer from you guys, but then I'm like, yeah, you can't answer me. It doesn't work like that. I got to make the decision myself. I think trapdoors, or spruce trapdoors, are one of the best inventions of all time in the world of Minecraft, though, because they're going to change the look of this. They're going to change the name of the game today completely. They're going to help, like, a lot. We could use a lot of trapdoors on the wall. It'll look fine. It'll look good. It'll look more than fine. And we don't lose the look on the outside, too, at the same time, which is something that I love. Let's see. Maybe, let's do a plank over there. See, the only tricky thing about all of this is going to be finding balance. We need to make sure we're using the right mixture of blocks. If the mixture is too heavy on one side, like too many stripped logs, I don't think it'll look as good. But yeah, I think I really like what I'm doing over there. That looks really cool. I'm wondering if we could just maybe build this out and create a wall over here, maybe? Like if we were to go out like that, maybe, and then honestly, we just like replicate this. I know it cuts into the circle a little bit, but I think that's okay, right? It could look really cool. At least I think. Maybe. Like we have something like that, and then this is like part of a room. It definitely cuts this off a little bit more, which is good. That's something that we wanted. And then we could do like staircases like that, so you walk in and I think I'm making progress. I think this is going good. Now, the next question is, can we run this right across this way? We can, but where would it hit? Where would it go? It would go right into that trap door. Is that the case? That is the case. Okay, so do we like that? I don't know if I like that way. I don't think that's it. Never mind. You see, you know me. You know your guy. Your guy is not a fan of leaving dirt on the inside. It's just not the look for me. But at the same time, sometimes it must be done. So I'm thinking we could leave a little bit of dirt in there and it'll be okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but it's okay. We could break it up and make it look a little bit more spicy, a little bit more good by maybe running some sort of like bottom accent area. So maybe we do like, I don't know, like a spruce log there. Then we could do maybe a stripped log right there, and then maybe one more stripped log there, so we have that bottom support. It's like very subtle, but I think it's good. Then we can come back in here and mix in some coarse dirt just to kind of switch that up a little bit, and then we could leave it like that. I think that's fine. If that's the only dirt area that we have in this whole base, I'm cool with it. I won't hate it. I'll learn to deal with it. From the outside, still looks pretty good. Doesn't look like we changed too much, so yeah, I think that'll stay. That'll work like that. Next up, I'm thinking that we could turn this corner area, that spot right in there, into a kitchen, actually. A kitchen would be great for cooking up food, doing all sorts of food-related things, you know, kitchen things. So we'll make that a kitchen. I think we could maybe use the brand new basalt block as a counter block, actually. Just normal basalt, just like that. That could be cool, and then we could do maybe like one more like that so we have a bit more of a counter, and then, of course, we can come in with a cauldron to make a sink. We can put the sink... let's actually switch this up. We'll put the sink over here. Well, do we put the sink right there? Yeah, we'll put the sink right there. We'll put the smoker right there. That should be good. I think that'll be good. I switch it up. We have 2 smokers. We have more counter. I think that looks good. Then this will kind of run right into this area over here. Now, seeing as we have something kind of a little different going on over here, I think we could just go ahead and use dark oak for the wall entirely. We can take that little corner spot out and run that along the top like that. So we have sort of that, you know, pattern running along the top, and then the dark oak just switches direction here. It's not something that I would normally do, but it's something that I think could work out actually pretty nicely. Then over here to finish things off, I think we could just do another dark oak wall going all the way up, and then boom, that'll be the kitchen. This dark oak pillar wall part will go all the way up to there, and we'll just do things like that. That should work out, and I think that'll look pretty good. Then, next up, we have the storage room. So this is definitely going to have to go away, but I'm thinking we can still definitely use the stripped spruce wood because I really, really do like this stuff. But how do we want to do this? I'm thinking maybe these can come out and we can turn this into an arch. Like, we'll have a big arch there, and then we'll have a little storage room. It's not going to be the biggest storage room in the world. The series is, well, I mean, it is about storage, right? Like, we always have to store things, but at the same time, I'm not trying to, like, make a storage room for everything in the world and stay in here for, like, a bunch of episodes. You know. We just need a small storage room. I think we could do that on this wall. Yeah, we could definitely easily make an arch. Start with a staircase, slab on top, double slab right there, double slab up here, double slab, same thing on the other side, and boom, you have an arch. Nice and simple. Now, the storage room. I'm thinking to make things look a little bit more cool, we'll actually have things drop down 1 block. So, I think right here is where we want to do the drop down, or do we do it even with this wall? That's a good question. That's a good question, me. That's another decision that I can't make. I think we should do it right here, even with the walls. And then this continues downward. 1 more block there, 1 more block over here, so we use all of that up. That's good. In this room, like the entry room, we'll do all oak flooring, but then right here, we'll have an oak slab step down. I think I have some oak slabs somewhere in here, and maybe not. Well, anyways, we have oak flooring in here. Maybe we change it in the kitchen as well. That might be a good idea. But oak flooring up here, slab step down into the storage room. Now, the storage room, it's just going to be a rectangle room. Pretty simple. We're just going to take it straight back. I'll put chests on the wall, and the other wall, and the other wall. And I think this is the perfect time for the star of the show to come out. The thing that you keep coming back to these videos to see.
I know exactly who it is. I know exactly what it is. It's time. It's way been time.
So we have to work with what we have, and unfortunately, we don't really have a bunch of things, even though we're 10 episodes in. We just don't have a bunch of random materials. We haven't been, doing things that would get us a bunch of random materials. So I'm thinking cobblestone base down there, that should be good. Then under here, we could probably... honestly, just do normal cobblestone. I don't have a lot of vines, so I'm going to try and conserve the mossy blocks and use them in spots where we can actually see them. Then, if I clear out this inventory a little bit, just throw some random stuff in there, we need to find the chests. Where are the chests? They are somewhere in here. I thought, yeah, right there, 13 chests. So what I'm thinking is double chest, we do it again, double chest like that. Then we can do the top part, maybe there, and have this all curve back this way, I'm thinking. That should look pretty good. Then we could do whatever we do with the ceiling. Keep it nice and simple. How far deep do we go? That's a good question. Maybe we go 3 double chests deep here. Then we could do a turn. Then we could do whatever we do on the back wall, and then more over there. And then we can always expand it if we need to later. We can go up, down, we could go long ways. That's what I'm thinking for the storage room. Behind all the chests, by the way, we are going to do spruce planks. That's the plan, at least. But your guy's out of chests. So which dimension was the diamond dimension? I want to say it was Paulius, right? Paulius was the diamond dimension. Oh no, I need to come up with a better labeling system. No, Paulius was a really bad laggy dimension. That's right. That's not the diamond dimension. Yikes. Okay, we're going to have to try and get out of this one. I remember having a lot of trouble with this dimension. That was a bad mistake. I need to... Yeah, we need to, like, not go back to the Paulius dimension. That was really, really bad. Oh, boy, where are the diamonds? Which dimension has the diamonds? Was it me? Was it Watt? I want to say it was Watt. No, this is not the diamond dimension. That's not it. That's not right. Hey, okay, so here we are. This was the diamond dimension, I'm sure of it. I remember the andesite cubes. We're not coming here for diamonds, though. We're actually coming here for chests. I'm out of chests, and there's like a million chests in this place, so I can just run around and break all of these, get the chests. I'll take all of the other stuff, too, but the tools, the random starter tools, they can definitely be left here on the ground. I'll go back and drop everything after, I think, or maybe during. I don't know. I don't want to pick these up like a million times, so I don't know. Yeah, chests are coming from this dimension, basically. E, okay? E. Oh no, this is terrible. This is really bad. No, despite what you may think, I'm not stuck in perspective like this. I know how to change my view back. Something else is worse, much worse. They don't call me the most romantic YouTuber for nothing. So I have a problem. Take a look at this. The ceiling. What do I put here? I don't know. I've been staring at the ceiling for a while. I have two great blocks in mind. Block number 1, warped wart block. That would look really good. But block number 2, honeycomb block. That would also look really cool in here. I love the honeycomb block. I really can't decide which one to use. I'm kind of leaning towards the honeycomb block, though. So... you know what? We're just going to use the honeycomb block. I know, nether update stuff is cool. I did basalt on the ground, so there's a little bit of the nether update action in there. I need some more item frames in there. Forgot about those. But, yeah, I've been making a lot of progress. We have to go get honeycomb blocks, though, before I can show you anything. It's all secret for now, so just hold on a minute. Honeycomb blocks, easy, though. I can remember where those were. They were definitely in the last dimension on the right. This one right here. Yuppity, nope, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Ambient environment off. There we go. Much more peaceful. So let's settle this once and for all. What tool am I meant to use to harvest the honeycomb block? I can't remember. It's definitely not gonna be the sword. That would be goofy. The shovel, yep, okay, not the shovel. Shears, no. Spruce logs. That makes sense. Spruce logs it is. Stack and a half, stack and a half, stack and a half. Will it be enough? Oh, easy. It was easily enough, and that ceiling is a good-looking ceiling. I really like the honeycomb block, you guys. Like, the texture of it is so cool. It's really kind of tough to work with, but I really, really do like how the block looks. But, base tour time. So, you walk in the base, and right now, this hasn't been changed. I'm planning on changing that before the end of the episode, though. But over this way we turn, then we have the kitchen. I installed a brand new, fancy, high-tech flooring in here. This flooring is stain and slip resistant, so it should be pretty safe. Over here, I moved the smokers, moved the sink, built a cabinet in here. We have food down here, then we have meat stuff in here, then we have raw products in here. So yeah, basically the cooking setup is on point. Extra beef right there. I'm gonna try and basically keep this stuff stocked up. Probably won't end up happening if I'm being honest, but I'm gonna try. Then over here we have the storage room. Now in the storage room, I had a lot of fun. I did basalt and andesite on the floor. I think that looks really, really cool. Looks like I missed one block though in the corner. I need one more block of andesite. Oh, this is embarrassing. This is really embarrassing. My YouTube career could be over. Oh man. Oh man, that was embarrassing. There we go. We fixed it, but it's okay. It's okay. So moving on, we have the back wall. The back wall is meant to be unfinished because I mean, I don't know if I'm going to need more storage space or not. I need to actually get things in this room first. If we need more space, we'll expand downwards. If we're good, then we're good, and we won't expand anymore. I think we'll be good at least for now, though. Bunch of chests on the walls. We have 9 on one side, 9 on the other side. That's a fair amount of storage. And then, of course, a little bit of crafting going on in the middle. We have a crafting table and a stone cutter. Now, what else do we need in here? Well, one, we need a furnace wall. This is going to be the furnace wall. We're going to put a couple furnaces in here for smelting. 2, this needs to look better. I have some cool ideas though. And then drum roll please, this wall right here. That wall is definitely unfinished as well, and the ceiling too. We're gonna do the ceiling today. This wall though is actually gonna be left alone. So I did some thinking off camera. I think what I'm gonna do is put like farms and other cool things down this way. We'll make like a hallway or something going into more parts of the base, a bedroom, you know, a valuable room, stuff like that. But I don't think we're gonna do it today. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of get it ready. I want some fancier blocks for that hallway, but yeah, next we're gonna finish up this room in here. So the furnace thing, I'm thinking we could do probably build it into the wall. We could do 2, 4, we could do 4, 6, we could do 6 furnaces in there. Then we need to create some sort of structure around the thing to make it look good. Now over here, glass for sure. This top row needs to be glass. We need to be able to see out there. Over here, I'm thinking a lot more dark oak wood. Now, the dark oak that we're putting in here is unfortunately going to disturb the outside of the build, so we might need to come back in and change something up a little bit, or just basically blend it in. I'm thinking blending it in would work pretty well. Maybe like just more dirt in here in general might help. I think. I'm not too sure, to be honest, but yeah, that looks terrible. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to work with it. Okay. Once this fills in, that might not look too bad. Maybe. It might need a little bit more work, but that looks a whole lot better. I'll have to go up there and cover that crimson wood, but yeah, anyways, we're gonna do some glass in there, create a window so you can see the nether portal. That'll be cool. Then probably this back wall could be dark oak wood as well. So lots and lots of dark oak wood in this area. I think it'll look cool though. It'll really put a lot of focus, a lot of emphasis on this whole enchanting setup thing, because the wall will be pretty plain and, you know, uninteresting, which I think is a good thing in this area's case. Only problem, I seem to be out of mostly, no, never mind, no problem at all. So here's the move. The tree that was right here is gone. We don't need that tree anymore. Then over here, we'll have this dirt kind of overhang a little bit. And then on top, we'll do spruce trapdoors. The spruce trapdoors will provide a little bit more of a, I guess, a smaller top part area. And then from this side over here, it looks cool. It looks more open. I'm thinking we're going to need to fill this dirt in a little bit, though, to make that look a little bit more natural. So yeah, something like that. I think that'll look cool. From the inside, we have that. I think that looks pretty nice. Now, the ceiling of that area. This is where I would love to get more crimson wood, but I don't really need staircases. I need just like slabs, crimson wood slabs. But maybe we just go back to that dimension and I just dig up some staircases so I can finish that, because I really feel like this area should be crimson wood, right? Like this should carry over into there. That would look really, really good, I think. So I'll plan on doing that. Then up here to finish off the top part of this build, I'm thinking, unfortunately, probably spruce wood. I don't love it, but I also don't hate it, and it only kind of makes sense to kind of frame that dome in. I do have spruce wood up there already, so I think I'm just gonna kind of go ahead and just go with it. I'm thinking about maybe putting some trapdoors on top of all of this stuff, though, to add a little bit more depth, and then I have to figure out something else for the ceiling up there. Not too sure what I'm gonna do quite yet, but long story short, a little bit of work left. I'll be back very soon. Yep, that's right. You're dealing with a professionally trained assassin here. That's right. We got rid of the pillager with the sweetberry bush. The job is cleaned up and there are no fingerprints. It doesn't look like I ever did it. And we have a trophy to show for it, which is pretty cool. I think the horse would like another trophy. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this trophy, go over here and put it right there. I think that's nice. That's a cool little banner setup. And then we have to go over here and shear the sheep. So, something weird about this world. I feel like the sheep are growing up very, very quickly, which is a really cool thing. I mean, I guess it doesn't change much. It means I can shear them quicker, but yeah, the mobs seem to grow up really quickly. Anyways, though, base tour time. So from the outside, this is what we have. We have a hill with lots and lots of dirt. I definitely need to come back in now on top of this thing and add some plants and make it look really, really good. From the outside, though, not too much has changed other than this bit over there, but I think that bit blends in pretty well now, and once we get the Hall of Portals looking good, then this will look even better. Now inside, this is where the big changes happened. Are you ready? Now keep in mind, this is still a work in progress. We still have stuff to do, but right now, this is what we're looking at. We walk inside of here, we have a shocking blue fireplace furnace setup over there. I think it's pretty cool looking. It's definitely shocking though. Then we have some cool campfires on top of the thing. I definitely wanted to incorporate a chimney into this build, and I figured out how to do it. I did it over there, and I think that looks cool. I put basalt blocks on the ground right there to sort of make it look like it's all, you know, like charred and worn out. I'm waiting on the red sheep to, hey, there we go, okay. Meant to say I'm no longer waiting on the red sheep because boom, carpet in there to provide a covering for the lighting. I put jack-o'-lanterns under there so this area is nice and bright. Now over here, didn't change too much. Just decided to put some soul lanterns over here instead, but the lighting is still good. We have the crimson ceiling in there. Think that looks really cool. Now the ceiling of this build is where I took a little bit of a risk again. I decided to use the brand new soul soil block, and I don't know, in my opinion, I think it fits really, really nicely, especially when you take a look at the base from this angle. The ceiling just kind of blends in here. This base is a lot different than anything that I would normally do because I'm like kind of throwing random blocks that I wouldn't exactly use together in here. Like this thing, you wouldn't usually do that, but I had the blocks to do it. Over here, I have the storage room all sorted out, only 2 extra chests right now, and then a chest of like random things right now that I kind of don't really have a good spot for. Oh, I have another extra chest over there. Put the valuables down here for now, but I think we're in actually a pretty good spot for today's episode. This base has been transformed. In the next episode, we'll probably go back to dimension hopping, so drop some dimensions down in the comments below for me to check out. Today, I'd like to send a big shout out to my patrons, Ash Renette and Alp Runner. Thank you both so much for the support. Remember to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, elites.